after the international break, sometimes the international break can make teams that are on form previously to kind of it derails the form. You have to get back to the rhythm of the game to be able to,
Yeah.
pick that form back. And mind you, to be fair, they're good at home. So I can't be biased, but nevertheless, I've said all this 2-1 to Brighton.
Well, here once again, welcome to Bulletin, guys. It's good to have you guys back. I know we've missed our banter and everything over the weekend because there was no EPL. How did you guys survive the weekend without the English Premier League?
Not good at all. I'm so excited the English League is back. The European football is back. So getting ready and up to speed for the weekend. That's the whole goal now.
I think for me, I was happy though seeing Maguire on the on the top stories and seeing how ETH is being asked to please beg Sancho, please Sancho forgive me. Sancho was like, I'm done. I don't care. So imagine,
There's always,
imagine. No,
you always twist stories
no,
around. This
imagine.
guy.
No, you saw the story. Imagine, like, how can ETH be this petty? Just imagine because Sancho say he can't say sorry. You tell him no, okay, don't play again. Go and train by yourself. What
The
daddy
coach
would
is
do that
right.
to his son?
The coach is
Imagine,
right.
imagine your dad. I'm not saying if he's right or not. I'm just playing the scenario because I can't say sorry to my dad. He will tell me don't eat breakfast. Go and fast. Go and avoid eating. So
I decide not to comment on this. So welcome to our preview games. We'll just run through the games we have this weekend and score prediction. We'll take score prediction 3-3 from you guys from top games. Then we'll predict goal scorers from like three teams and what the final score will be and everything.
yeah,
So starting from the weekend, our first game this weekend is Wolves Liverpool. Tayo, what do you call it? Wolves Liverpool.
Wolves to Liverpool 0. That's the game.
Wow, that's a bold prediction. That's a bold prediction. Wolves to
I want
Liverpool
a
0.
shocker. I want a shocker on the opening day.
But don't forget, Liverpool is on form now. They have Nunes, they have Gakpo,
it
they
doesn't
have
matter.
Mohamed Salah, they have Zoboshai. Promise, what,
If
what do you think? What do you think about that
I
game?
think if I'm correct, the last games Liverpool has played this early, they've drawn three and lost three. And their last game against Wolves at home, Liverpool lost 3-0. So until that mental block is being lifted up, I'm going to say 1-1. Just because of the Liverpool form. They're not going to lose. I'm going to say 1-1.
Wow, that's a
We're
broad
together.
prediction from you guys. I'm going Liverpool 2, Wolves 1.
Okay,
That's for
fair.
me.
I
Then
mean,
we have
yeah, fair.
Okay, then we have Goal Rush, we have Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, we have Fulham, Luton, we have Manchester United, Brighton, we have Spurs, Sheffield, we have West Ham, Man City. I know you can't wait to talk about Manchester United, Brighton. Let's
Actually, I
start
was
with
more
that. What do you
interested with the
think?
Aston Villa Crystal Palace game. If you can
I know,
shed
right?
more light on that, that would be nice.
He's avoiding that big game.
So let's go with Manchester United, Brighton. What do you think the scoreline will be?
What?
I know you guys are biased.
Which
You
home?
guys, you
Which
guys
home
say
though?
Brighton will win.
Old
Manchester United
Trafford.
is home. Old Trafford, theaters of dreams, where dreams come true.
I, before Arsenal game, I would have said Brighton, to be
Mm,
honest. But seeing
mm,
after the international break, sometimes the international break can make teams that are on form previously to kind of it derails the form. You have to get back to the rhythm of the game to be able to,
yeah.
pick that form back. And mind you, to be fair, they're good at home. So I can't be biased, but nevertheless, I've said all this 2-1 to Brighton.
It's all this
All
praise.
this,
You see,
all this your talk now is
No, because
eventually me
if
losing.
if not if it's not mind you home, you see the way Brighton dealt with Newcastle 3-0, that would have been the scoreline. I would have been fair.
wow,
But being that
wow.
is a way to mind you, and Brighton is always careless to consider. I would say that at least they'll concede one goal, but they win by two.
Mm,
And Ferguson
wow,
scoring the two goals.
wow. Ferguson is injured,
Ferguson
so
is
your
injured.
prediction is out of the way. Tayo, what do you say about the game?
It's a
I know you
three.
will not give it to Manu.
It's a
Okay.
straight 2-0 win for Brighton. Brighton is taking that day again.
What did you say?
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Fair enough. That's the first
As you
scoreline.
know, I'm Manchester United till I foresee for say I meet my maker in heaven. Manchester United 2, Brighton 0.
Hmm.
We have Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Aston Villa started the season
Yeah, in good
um,
form.
shaky, in good form. They're a team that I don't really fancy them because of high line they play and they have slow defenders. Their offside trap is
Yeah.
always off the hook. Let me leave you guys to analyze that. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. What do you guys think about that game?
Crystal Palace will beat them. Because Crystal Palace is more of a balancing than Aston Villa. They don't have better players, don't get me wrong. Aston Villa, if you
Okay.
look at Unai Emery's team, even in his previous teams, they can be good with cup games. When they come to the league, they're very bad. And this is what I'm expecting of Aston Villa this season again. They've bought well, they've gone well in transfers. But even if no matter what they buy, my problem is the coach, it's Unai Emery. It's like it blows hot and cold. He's not that kind of coach that you cannot put an expectation on them and they do well. They are the coach that if you put them at mid-level, this is where they're going to be top 10. They're okay. But because of how they finished last season, people have placed them to be like Brighton's level kind of team. Even if I rate Brighton more than them, regardless of the coach, they don't play that game that like you know how Pep or Ateta might want to match the opponent and take it slow, and Aston Villa will play the same way, home and away. So I don't,
It's
I
it's you know what's funny for me is the way you just managed to sneak in Ateta and Pep in the same sentence.
no,
Instead of
because
you to
of
just tell me that.
recent
It's
bias. Let's look at recent bias.
it's
They've been
it's the way you think.
I don't tend to agree with Promise on that. I think Aston Villa has been
Okay.
pretty good so far. They've had like
Okay.
two tough away games against
Okay.
Newcastle and Liverpool. Other than that,
Okay.
they've beaten Burnley easily, beaten Everton easily, and I think they're going to win Crystal Palace. That's what I say.
where is though? Is
Okay.
it at Crystal Palace house or Aston Villa's?
It's at
No, it's
Villa.
at Aston Villa's.
I go
It's
for
at
Villa.
Villa Park.
Aston
Okay,
Villa is
okay.
winning Crystal
If
Palace.
it's
Yeah.
at Villa's Park, but the backing of their fans too is fair enough, they're good. If it's at Villa Park, I think I see they're winning 1-0.
Okay. Okay. Let's run through the rest. Fulham, Luton. What's your score on that?
Fulham winning 3-0. That Luton is a stupid club. They shouldn't have come up to Premier League. So I will leave them there. 3-0. Yeah, waste of time. I'm telling you, no need.
Tayo Sports Sheffield. What do you say on that game? I know you don't like sports too, but Sports
I
Sheffield.
wish
What do
Sheffield
you
can do something for me though. 1-1.
say?
Let me
1-1.
tell
That's your
you,
score.
I'll predict something right. People
Okay.
think I'm joking. Sheffield will win 2-1. And it's in
Uh-huh.
White Hart Lane. None, he'll no
I
hate.
have Arsenal bias.
No, but the
There's a
reason why
lot
I
of
said
hate.
that,
There's a lot of hate,
the
hate in
reason why I
that
said
pitch.
that, people forget that Spurs starts this way every season. They start well, right? The problem Spurs will have is this international break. The same way I spoke about, is it what do you call it? Liverpool and Wolves. This international break is coming at a very bad time for teams that are started good form. With Arsenal, I don't care because we're not playing that well. But with teams that have momentum, if you're not Man City, every other team will struggle after international break because you have to get your form back.
Okay, let's move to the Sunday fixtures. Oh, lastly, on we have West
Did
Ham,
we
Man
discuss
City,
Man U, Brighton
Newcastle,
enough?
Brentford. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
West Ham, Man City, Newcastle, Brentford. West Ham, Man City, Newcastle, Brentford. Let's do on that. Tayo, what's your prediction on West Ham, Man City?
I think West Ham should take this from me. That will be City's first defeat of the season. Yeah.
Arsenal bias. Okay, promise Newcastle,
As much as
Brentford.
I want West Ham to take it, I don't see there's no chance. I'm sorry. The best West Ham can do is to score one goal, but City is winning 3-1.
Okay, Newcastle, Brentford. Let's
Brentford
Newcastle,
is winning
Brentford.
2-0.
Newcastle
Brentford
will
going to
win.
the.
Yeah.
Okay, Sunday we have the Uncle Shondais. My big uncle is playing Arsenal
I
and Bournemouth is playing Chelsea. What do you guys think about that fixture? What
So
do you guys
what
think
are we
about
discussing
Everton
first? The
Arsenal?
most important game,
Everton
or
Arsenal. Yes,
Everton
Everton
Arsenal?
Arsenal
Because of
on
the
Sunday.
history, we've had
Mm,
with them, I'll be very
mm,
honest. To be a tough game
okay.
because mental blocks is there. But the reason why I'm not worried now because we have Declan Rice. We have a player that have played those low blocks, like they've played mid-table game and then come back. His experience with those kind of games will matter. So I will say 2-1
to
2-1
Arsenal, right? Who
to
is
to
the
Arsenal.
specific?
2-1
To
to
Arsenal,
Arsenal, 2-1 to
yes.
Everton.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Okay, Tayo.
3-0 for Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I would love
Yeah.
that scoreline.
Wow, this bias is really much. I'm saying Everton to win 2-1.
Hmm.
Everton is winning 2-1.
What
So
confidence do you
that's
have
the
in saying that? Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I
I,
lying?
I'm just telling you the truth.
Okay,
That's
fair
that's
enough.
the last game for the weekend is Nottingham Forest Burnley
Do we
before
discuss
we come
Chelsea
back
Bonamon though? We missed that.
Chelsea Bournemouth. We have the last game is Nottingham Burnley. Nottingham Forest Burnley for the that's a Monday night. Chelsea Bournemouth is on Sunday. Let's just quickly predict Bournemouth Chelsea.
Who Charles?
Bournemouth is at home.
They're winning
Vitality.
2-1.
Okay.
Bonamon house. Chelsea is losing 2-1 to Bonamon.
Okay,
Chelsea will take
Tayo.
this one. Chelsea will take the 3 points.
3 points. Okay, Nottingham Forest last game for Monday before the Champions League is back.
Against who?
Nottingham Forest, Burnley.
Burnley.
Nottingham Forest, Burnley.
I like Burnley's game. I would have predicted for them to win, but they are
Okay.
they're too open. They play football like I mean, let me say they're not experienced, but still, don't play like Leeds. When Leeds came to the Premier League and they were very expansive, but then at the back they leaked lots of goals. So for me, I'll say it's a draw 1-1.
From one tile.
Forest is going to take this one. I think 2-0.
Yeah. Okay. We come to the end of our preview for the weekend. Please join us for the post-match review where we talk about the tactics, we talk about the goals, we talk about the officiating, we talk about everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our video.